Hey guys, Cam for 15 back with another video for you guys, back with another My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode review. And we are here to talk about the crazy episode. Now, I'm gonna try not to talk much because I actually got one of my root canal stuff in the back of my molars done. And luckily,
Hmm?
I tell you, I took a big ass nap for like 4 hours. It helped with the pain. But I'm trying not to talk a lot because it does hurt. Right now, I think the ibuprofen is kicking in. And when that wears off,
Mm.
anyways, I hope this is the last root canal I ever get in my lifetime. Anyway,
I hope so too, man.
I advise you people brush your damn fucking teeth and go to your dentist every 3 or 6 months.
Hmm.
Because if you have a root canal in the back of your mouth, let me just say, it was hard to eat food this afternoon without pain. I just took my second pill today because I got to take 3 tablets a day. Also, when you're taking medicine, do not go over the intended dose, please. Do what the dentist tells, or do what the doctor tells you. If you got to take 3 tablets a day, take 3 tablets a day. Don't take 4, don't take 5, don't take 6.
Hmm.
Anyways. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. On the day that we got the teaser trailer for the final season of My Hero Academia, which looks dope. I've already had people fucking complain. I've already seen that thing. It's like, why does the animation look like dog shit for the main show when it looks absolutely bonkers? But I'm not gonna talk about the main show. We'll get to my main show animation issue rants when the time comes, and hopefully by then,
Do I
my
have?
mouth is.
I don't have to be around what happens. What do I?
If you want to bail like Fire Force, but go right ahead.
I mean, anyways.
Um, this episode we're just kind of seeing what's gonna happen for next week's episode, which I gotta go check to see if this is gonna be the final episode of the season. I do believe that we're gonna get a second season announcement for Vigilantes, because unlike the regular main show of My Hero, this is not a two-core season. So in Summer of Anime, which we actually did a video about, there is no new My Hero Academia Vigilantes. It's just a one core thing. Fine with me. We'll come back maybe sometime next year, more than likely. I'm expecting Vigilantes to return. It's just my prediction. Just my prediction. Based on how long the final season of MHA is. If the final season of MHA is a two core, which I don't know because they do have a little bit of content to adapt, with what I do know, but even then, I don't know if they're going to even adapt the epilogue chapters as well. But I hope they do. I hope they do. But the least we can see Vigilante season 2 come back. It's either again probably either winter of 2026. I'm more than likely spring of 2026. I'm probably gonna guess spring of 2026. You'll be coming off the high of the ending of My Hero Academia, the main show. It makes sense. Let's go full guns a-blazing on Vigilantes next year, and then for whatever reason, I don't know what they'll do with the MHA brand. If they decide to make a fifth movie, I guess it's going to take place in, I guess after the 8th season or the final season, I'm for it. I'll be in movie theaters. You can never get me. I'm always here for new content. But anyways, this episode was fine. It was kind of, I'm guessing, a setup to next week's episode. We got a concert going on. And then at the same time, we got revelations that was shocking that actually we kind of potentially predicted from last week's episode about Beekeeper Girl and whatever it is and stuff like that. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's get the regular stuff out the way. And that's the Popstep storyline with her being a pop idol and everything. So basically, they go meet Makoto at this building near the mall, right? And essentially there's basically other people that they're gonna be working alongside with, to do this performance. So you have these two blue-haired girl twins who, when they first see Popstep, they don't actually respect her at all. Like, they think she's a fucking joke. Also, I do find it absolutely funny, she's legitimately giving away her identity right here to these random ass people.
Mm.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
I mean, I'm pretty sure before she became a vigilante, she was already quite famous around those parts.
Well, she's
Because they were talking to her like they kind of know who she is already, so they were kind of talking to her the way like they kind of know who she is she's been performing out on the streets anyway, so it's
yeah,
kind of
but
hard
they
for them.
don't know this is like her true identity, some random girl. They know like, oh, this is Popstep. Wow, she's not really that impressive the way I look at her. They've only seen her in the Popstep design. They haven't seen her in a regular civilian design.
Yes, but they know that she's Popstep.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I'm just saying she's giving away her regular civilian look, but hey,
I mean,
that's
getting away her regular civilian work look is not that big a deal anyways, so.
well, I kind of take it, but that's just me. But anyways, yeah, and then you have it to where you have this high school group or whatever, like this marching band type of thing, and then you have this group legitimately called the Mad Hatters. And there's this fucking trope in the episode where the leader of this like girl band and the leader of the Mad Hatters, they legitimately look at each other, first glance,
They fall in love.
they fall in love. I'm just like, bro, ain't no way these people just randomly fall. Because the Mad Hatters look like they're gonna be like a dick type of band, right? Like, especially the main leader. And then he looks at this girl and he's just like, I think I've seen God. I will change my ways.
Yeah, and she like, I think being pretty is not so bad after all. Yeah. Because at first she was all like, we don't have to dress pretty. We just have to show our effort into our dance performances and stuff. And the moment she looked at him, she goes, maybe being pretty is not so bad after all.
So yeah, throughout the episode, there's a trove with that romance thing. But basically, you have it to where Makoto's called these people in to help Pop step out with the performance and everything, and basically kind of gives them design roles. So the blue girls, the twins, they're basically gonna be doing like this dance routine on the outside. Pop step's gonna be the one that's gonna be singing. Albeit Pop step's not the best singer, but the thing is, they basically, give her these roles to do this. Also, Koichi's only there because he's pretending to be her manager. Kind of just there. I guess that makes sense for him to be there, but hey, he's the manager. So, there's that. But you kind of have it to where, Pop Step, she's basically singing the song and trying to, just get it in her head to see how to sing it. She does do kind of a voiceover, albeit it's not the best singing, but I'm just like, I guess maybe it'll be like Oshino Cows, she'll somehow turn heads and it'll be amazing. Now, in the meantime, you also cut over to the other grouping, and they're kind of doing training. And we get a montage. The blue girls, it's always like they're like out of breath and everything. But essentially, one of the blue girls ends up hurting her ankle because of it, and it's putting their performance in jeopardy. So basically, what is the new plan is basically Popstep's like, hey, I'm actually good at doing the whole jumping around and being all over the place stuff. So how about you actually be in the middle and you can sing because I know you guys got a good voice. I'm gonna be the one bouncing all over the place and I'll get people's attention and everything, and that's where it's gonna go right then and there. So that's good. That's good. Nice improvisation. That's obviously what Pop Step is going to do. That's what she's best at because she's bouncing and everything, and it's gonna make everything work. Again, like I said, you got the typical trope romance. Koichi, he is terrible, bro. Oh my goodness, he is terrible.
I'm just like, Koichi, why? He says the dumbest shit in the worst possible times.
What were the two dumb things he did?
Like, one I distinctly remember. Well, I guess anyone can look good with the right stuff and all that stuff. Like, we see Pops like, really, Koichi?
And he's talking about the one girl, right? The one girl, she got a new haircut and everything. In Koichi's way, he thinks he's complimenting her.
He doesn't.
In reality, he's actually kind of being rude and insensitive.
Wow.
Look, man, I like Koichi, but I'm sorry, man. When I already say Deku has better chances with women, like, let's
100%.
just be honest. The man Deku, he's got Ochako. Shit, if you gotta be honest, Deku's even pulling adult bitches. Excuse my language, but let's be honest. He got freaking Lady Nagant. Lady Nagant kind of simps for him. Well, even though she's like, this is the dude that got me back into hero work.
She simps for him?
No, she does not simp for him. No.
Okay, dude. Please don't get me going now.
I'm just saying, look, people for whatever reason they make art of it. They think some people. I bet you there's people in MHA world that think that Midori should have ended up with Lady Nagant. I don't know.
There's art of that?
I've seen the art.
Wait, there's art of that?
Oh, yes, there's plenty of uncensored art when it comes to that shit.
I wasn't expecting the uncensored part, but
Yes.
go on. I'm just taking it all in.
Mandalay, one of the girls from the Wild Wild Pussycats people, you know, Deku's got more pull game. Koichi, I look at Koichi, I'm just like,
Let's not forget Melissa.
oh yes, Melissa Shielded was definitely into him. This man, Deku's got, again, now again, it's main character syndrome with Deku, of course. Sometimes, typically, more girls gravitate to the main character in some of these animes. Deku's got a couple of girls that you can make the case like, hey, these girls probably have something for him, with the exception of maybe Mandalay and Lady Nagant because they're basically adults, but still, right? Koichi, on the other hand, he completely flops at this romance thing.
Yeah.
He called Popstep casual when she actually dressed up nicely for him. Yet this is the same guy that's drooling for Makoto. And I'm like, Makoto shouldn't even listen to his mom and giving him a fucking shot. The only reason why Makoto gives him a shot is because he's a freaking crawler. That's the only reason why. Outside of that,
At least Popstep kind of low-key loves him. Low-key.
for a good reason, she saved him, but then she's remembering how fucking much of an idiot he is.
Yeah.
And even to the point she's even questioning, why did I even like this guy? This man Koichi said the most wrong shit at the most wrong time. I'm lucky nobody in the group didn't beat his ass, especially the one guy who's simping for the girl.
Yeah.
He could have straight up kicked his. I don't know, man. He might need to go to a school of how to be, in terms of relationship advice and how to impress women. No wonder why that girl felt so scared. In that flashback moment when he tried to pull her up to his frickin' place.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's completely warranted. He's terrible with women. Even I'm not that bad with women. Anyways, that leaves things to be desired there, right? So, in the meantime, you have it to where while all the performances going on earlier in the day, you do have Midnight. The return of Midnight since her untimely, sadly death from the main show.
Let's not talk about that now.
I know you're still haven't recovered from that.
Hmm.
Her design in this show does look different. Well, it's more the animation style that makes it look different as opposed to the main show. Even last night, I was scrolling my TL. Somebody's like, this may be a hot take, but I prefer Midnight's design in Vigilantes more than the main show. And I'm like, here we go with comparing and contrasting the different art styles. Look, if you prefer the animation style for Vigilantes, fine. Don't slander the main show's version. It's still good enough animation. But regardless, people want to do these hot take shit. If you think, the characters look better in the MHA Vigilante style, fine. Do it without saying, you can just be like, hey, look, I like the main show's animation style. I think the Vigilante style, actually fits a little bit better for MHA. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to freaking do hot take of saying, well, I actually kind of think it's better than. I'm not comparing fucking what Mount Lady Midnight looks like in the main show, done by Studio Bones compared to this studio and how they do it. But whatever, she looks nice, right? She looks nice. You have it where Makoto's like, ah, you're not really supposed to be here. It's kind of the whole thing where we're just getting these people ready. You guys just gonna be out there and promote. And she's like, oh, it's okay. It just feels like a school festival to me. And I'm just like, yeah, that's your plug-in for it to go watch season 2, school festival shit. Or actually, no, season 4. My bad.
Yeah, season 4, season 4.
So that President Mike, he comes and he's like, oh, hey, Takayama. And she's like, it's midnight, please. Don't do that. And then also she's calling him by his name. And he's like, come on, you need to call me President Mike. And she's like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Where is Aizawa? That's where is he at? And basically, President Mike's like, oh, come on. It was like, well, Aizawa's gonna be coming. He doesn't want to come, but he said he's gonna be here. And we have it where we see Aizawa. He's basically, yes, he admits fully, like, I don't want to go to this performance thing, but I guess I got to. Also, we find out the other reason why they tried to recruit other top heroes to be at this event, just in fears of any villain attacks. And Deborah is like, fuck out. No, I want nothing to do with that. I'm probably over here abusing my wife to try to get the perfect son. Am I being wrong there?
Yeah. I mean, no, yes, no, maybe ugh.
We do see that Makoto tried to ask her brother, but Suguji's like, well, he's actually busy. He can't come here. Albeit, I don't think All Might would mind, and All Might just like, I'm just like, dude, come on, bro.
I feel like this is around that time where All Might is still trying to keep his skinny self a secret. And back then he's obviously on a time limit to how long he can stay in his buff form. So
I don't think he's at that point yet.
I'm pretty sure he is, but
I'm not debating this thing. We've already talked about this debate. I don't think he's this takes place 5 years before the main show. I don't think he's at that point where he's doing the skinny buff thing.
Let us know down in the comment section, because I don't think.
Don't put it in the comment section. You're gonna spoil the dang show for us.
How is that a spoiler? We already know this.
Well, it's a spoiler because if we don't know if we're actually going to get that battle in this show, where he actually gets that stomach injury.
Okay, well, if it never like shows in the show, then don't blame me, man.
Anyways, so there is that. But Aizawa's walking. He does see that slime villain again, that eel dude again, that beekeeper girl, let out free because she's like, I could go make a mess of this whole concert thing. This is gonna be great. And then you have this damn eel thing that's been simming for Popstep since that one early episode and everything. He's apparently a damn kaiju now. And you have it where Aizawa, he's basically grabs him with his bandages at first, and then also he tries to use his quirk erasing thing, but no, that's not working. It's like as if his quirk isn't even being enhanced by this trigger drug. Essentially, he slips out of the bandages. Aizawa's like, okay, I'm just gonna knock you out. He slips away, but then he just wraps the eel dude up again and stuff like that. But then the eel dude just literally creates basically an electromagnetic field, basically kind of an EMP, and takes out the entire light system in the district and everything. And I'm like, oh great, that's not good. So it's putting in jeopardy the play and everything, but it seems like for next week's episode, they're gonna still commence with the play to get everybody not out of feeling scared and everything. This is when we get the last part of the episodes that sadly was like the last 3 minutes of the episode, which I wish we had more, but it is what it is. And that is Beekeeper Girl and Knuckle Duster.
Yeah, Knuckle Duster comes out of the shadows, and Beekeeper Girl, well, he's like, what do you want, old man? And he goes, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my daughter. Well, you were right, Cameron.
I know, right?
Only it's not what I was expecting. So from how they are talking, it seems like his daughter is being mind controlled by some villain, or like her body's taken over by some villain, or like as we can already establish right here.
I guess. But again, I was right yet again. Who's a great prognosticator? That's right. That's me.
These nuts.
That's me. Just like how on the Zenless Zone Zero King, I am a great prognosticator. Yet I keep getting people that keep sleeping on my name.
You get that you get that in the comments?
I get that in comments, and then I even get that from my co-host here. But it's okay. When am I ever wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Only because those people
when I'm telling lies.
Lies? Are you sure you want me to count all that? Are you sure you want me to do that too?
But again,
I won't deny that you're right sometimes, but I won't say that you're right all the time.
Oh, okay. We're gonna move on from that conversation because I am a great prognosticator. My friend, on the other hand, he always tries to do this. And if I do win this All Might thing, I am a great prognosticator.
Comments, please help me. This guy. Someone needs to teach him a lesson right now.
You can't teach me a lesson anytime soon. It's not my fault if I can predict things and I know where things are going.
Again, you're right sometimes, not all the time.
Continue on with this interaction between Beekeeper Girl and Knuckle Duster, the father.
Nope. He pulls out a stun gun, and he starts swinging his fist at her. She was like too slow, and then all of a sudden he switched things up and by using his fist and almost gave her a good blow. She barely manages to dodge, but she's bleeding out right now. And well, as you can see, he's doing his best not to damage his daughter's body. But then she starts pulling out other bees with explosives. Explosives and well. You want to take it from here? I can't talk.
See, look at this. Look at me. I'm the great prognosticator. I'm the great rememberer, and he knows that I can't talk.
I don't see how that means anything.
He knows that I can't talk because of my mouth. But anyways, yes, that happens. But Knuckle Duster still takes the explosions and knows how to dodge it, and that's where the episode ends. As it looks like Knuckle Duster, she tries to run away, but Knuckle Duster follows after her and says, "You think you can run, but you can't hide." And that's where the episode basically ends off.
Mm-hmm. For someone who says you can't talk much, you sure talk a lot when it comes to being the best. What's the word?
A great prognosticator.
Yeah, you sure talk a lot when it comes to that.
Well,
for someone who can't really talk much.
Well, you reluctantly never spoke up and said anything else to take over. So
I mean, hey, I think you know I think you know for the longest time I haven't been a very social person back in middle school.
Well, you're an adult now,
and I'm still not a very social person.
Well, take some notes then.
Why don't you take notes? What the heck?
Why do I need to take notes when I can remember things? You're the one that always has memory problems.
You're one that you also have memory problems. I don't know what you mean.
Not when it comes to my anime.
I remember so many times when I had to point out stuff that you keep forgetting, so I digress.
Yeah, because it's a show that you study more, aka Rurouni Kenshin.
Not just Rurouni Kenshin, dude. Stuff that we both... Just end the video already. I can't stand arguing with you.
I know, right? Anyways. Catch us on the next video review for My Hero Academia. Hopefully Fire Force this week. Otherwise, I'm going solo again. I've already made the mention about that in my Fire Force episode review. And then other stuff that we have forward looking to our channel. Get our thoughts on what we will watch for Summer of Anime 2025. and stuff like that, and any other gameplays that I do in regards to Zenless Zone Zero. I did not get the Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic shit. One, I think I'm gonna wait for the next paycheck before I get that game. And if I do get the game, it might not just be a playthrough. I just might fucking live stream the fucking game, to be honest. But we'll see. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. Plug your dang channel.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which I was recording last night, and since my friend here didn't have the patience, he decided to record the Fire Force without me, and you know, I just recorded my thoughts and predictions video about the incoming code vein that's gonna come in 2026 on stuff that I would want to see and stuff I'm expecting to see and all that stuff. Anyways, yeah, go and subscribe.
Anyways, I'll catch you guys next video. Until then, guys, peace.